You ask, what's the difference between dating some black men and the white man? Well, the white man is going to call you and invite you out. The black man is going to text you, good morning, beautiful, hello, gorgeous, what you doing? The white man is going to take you to a very nice dinner and pay for it. The black man is going to ask you, what you cooking? Can I come over? The white man is going to take you to get your tire fixed and pay for it. The black man is going to tell you, you need to get your tire fixed. The white man is going to buy you a very special gift for your birthday. The black man is going to disappear and call you after your birthday. The white man is going to be very impressed by your education and your personal accomplishments. The black man is going to be intimidated by your education and your personal accomplishments. The white man is going to raise his kid, take care of his kid, spend quality time with his kid. The black man is going to get you pregnant and abandon you and the kid. The white man wants a relationship that leads to marriage and family. The black man wants a situationship that leads to nothing. The white man is going to date you, propose to you, and then marry you. The black man is going to shack up with you and play house with you. The white man is going to be clear in his communication when it comes to you. The black man is going to mislead you, play head games with you, and then confuse you. And then you ask, what's the difference between dating some black men and the white man? Everything. Stop being loyal to a community of men who are not loyal to you. Explore your options, think outside of the box, and you'll be amazed at the experiences on the other side. Be smart, die smart, choose wisely, that nation. And remember, I told you.
Yo, that was funny. Ladies love a good story time, a good fairy tale, and that's basically what this lady's pushing at the end of the day. Sisters, and I'm saying this with all love and respect, the majority of you will never get married. I believe it's close to only 30% of black women get married at the end of the day. And it's definitely not going to be a white man. When it comes to the percentage of white men, I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around, of that 30% is maybe 10% of that 30% at the end of the day. This is Tall Tales, and everything she said, if you listen to it, it's like some Share 7 type stuff. Everything she said is basically about a man emptying his wallet. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. He's not going to take you out on a date. He's not going to buy you gifts. He's not going to do... What have you done to earn it? Other than give him attitude, giving him trouble, all these other things. There's plenty of brothers that ask women out on dates, and including myself in the past, asking women out on dates. But women will make you jump through hoops a lot of times, and she's looking for the perfect right fit at the right time. It's women play so many games, and you wonder why you're in the situation. You're hard to deal with. A white man's definitely not going to deal with a lot of this stuff that you're talking about. All the lip that you're giving, and a lot of people talk about black women are more submissive to white men than they are to black men. It is what it is. What you doing? Good morning, beautiful. He's going to set up a date. All these women complaining about setting up dates. Man, yo, it's tons of dudes who are setting up dates with women. Women just be lying. But women don't want that. Women don't want the dates. They're looking for this one particular dude a lot of times to take care of, or a particular situation. A lot of black women, just the way she said it, you have to pay them to be in a relationship with them. And a lot of dudes just ain't with that. And a white dude isn't hurrying in a rush to come out of the pocket to wine and dine you and be impressed with your education and all that. Nobody's impressed with your education. Nobody cares. It doesn't matter, man. But let's get on to another clip here. Let's go.
I used to only date BLK men, and it wasn't until recently that I was like, okay, I'm only gonna date YT men. Every YT man that I matched with literally was asking, what's my availability? They want to take me out. They want to see me. Like within a week, they was literally just like, it's really me because I'm so busy. I'm booked, baby. I got 5 kids. But like they have asked me on dates, and the BLK men that I matched has not. They just be like, oh, I really want to see you. A BLK man, he gonna get sexual real fast. You might be his baby on day 2. With a YT man, you're definitely gonna have to initiate the pet names, because they talk to you like you're a friend, but they're not gonna be like, oh baby, and oh this, that, and the third. You're gonna have to initiate that. You might think you're getting friend zoned, but I promise you, you're not. Like, they just not like that. When I say I'm cooking, BOK man is quick to be like, oh, where my plate? Or can I come through and get a plate? Versus like actually going on a date, they'll be like, when can I come through to get a plate? Or, you know, something like that. YT men don't do that. This one YT man was like, I hunt deer and I could make you some deer. Have you ever had deer? No, I ain't never had deer, baby. I don't want to eat Bambi, but that's so sexy. Because if an apocalypse comes, I know this man gonna get my food.
Now, I don't know if this is all jokes that she's copying from someone else, but whoever you match with, the majority of times, white dudes don't like overweight women, right? And there are a lot of black women who are overweight, and this woman right here is overweight by looking at her. A lot of the things she said, the previous woman was saying in terms of the whole dates, pet names, you think you be in friend zone. A lot of it is, this is how to, women are, you know, coaching women on how to get a white guy. So that aggression and chip on the shoulder, you're going to have to leave at the door. You're going to have to really, it has to be a complete metamorphosis. Hey, but let's get on to this next clip, guys. Let's go.
Unfortunately, this generation of black men in America, if they don't consciously do the work and put in the work, they're not going to know how to have conversations, and basically they're not going to know the art of courting. And let me tell you the day it hit me. Why? I'm watching Dead Poets Society with Robin Williams, and it was 1959 that it was based in. These white men in college, in universities, getting education, looking to find their wives, were sneaking off in caves to read poetry about love and caring and tenderness and how amazing it is to be in love. They're being indoctrinated with finding a mate and doing romantic gestures while they're in college. 1959. Do you know what black men, and yes, it was a fictional story, whatever, but do you know what black men were doing in 1959? That's the year that the welfare law got pretty much kicked in, where black men couldn't be in the home. So generationally, this has continued. And on top of that, let me be clear, even if that never occurred, the misogynistic way that a lot of us generationally in our cultures have come down to us today, women of every race are getting sick of being manipulated and treated like house slaves. So I don't think this setup would have been different, where there are less men in the home. I think eventually we would have had to go through kind of like this loop. But that's what was going on in the 1960s. I go on and on. So white men had this space generationally to be indoctrinated with courting, finding a wife, getting married. Not to say they ain't cheat too, but they have had years of cultivation. Black men were trying to go through the back door of the vet's office to get teeth pulled. I know, because my father was one. So unless black men today actually start to actively learn how to date, how to court, how to give interest, how to cook, how to clean, how to help, be helpmates to your helpmates, be a partner, we're going to be at a standstill. But yeah, factually, to me, it makes sense that white men have more of an understanding of courting, whereas black men are kind of handicapped, behind the curve when it comes to what conversations they can have. And past getting a wife in the house to be the house slave, which is the conversation grandmothers have had with their grandchildren, past that point, when did they see romance from the grandfather to the grandmother? My grandmother told me my grandfather wasn't home so much, she picked up her pum-pum one day and got the bucking at the car. So they've never seen it, heard it. So how would they know how to do it?
They never seen it, heard it. How would they know how to do it? So I'm gathering a few things about what she's saying. So you're talking about black people and white people in American society, which two different ways of life, especially during that time of going into Jim Crow and coming out of slavery in the mid 1800s, right? And really civil rights being granted in the 60s, right? So you're trying to say how the black man should be like the white man and all these different things, regardless of what was done and the way the black American or African American or African descendant of slaves was created. These people were created, right? Even though they have lineage of here in America and from Africa, you're expecting this to be like the Romans, as you say, romantic Romans. They don't know how to court. They don't know how to be like white men. They don't know how to do this. And yet still, and I'm not going to be pointing right at black women, but you're in the same breath, you're acting like black women are their grandmothers, are caring, loving, supportive, helpmates, and all those other things. And it's just not the case. So the comparison of black men should be like white men when they're completely different. And you black women who really prefer black men, it's just disingenuous in terms of that. If you want that, go to a white man. If you're expecting certain things from a black man, go to a black man. Two different people. Same thing with Asians, Indians, Europeans, whatever have you. Not the same. So if you want romance, go to a Roman. Oh, they were learning poetry and in caves and all this other stuff. Man, listen. Go where you think that you have a better chance. That goes for everybody. Go where you think that you'll be appreciated, respected. Men will take you on shopping sprees, let you sleep with other men while you go on these shopping sprees. All this other, man. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm the best. Let's run it up to 1 million. Quit playing with me. Peace.